Crofting is in the doldrums, with so many crofts unoccupied and the government looking at ways to reinvigorate land use in the Highlands. But not everyone thinks the future is bleak. This summer I visited a family who are bucking the trend and making a real success of their business. The northwesterly tip of the European continent is an isolated part of the world. Across the Atlantic to the west, the next landfall is Newfoundland. I'm at the Brue crofting community on the island of Lewis to meet the Matheson family. They're producing award-winning pedigree Highland cattle. Kenny has masterminded his business development plan from his office. An accident 30 years ago means he has to use a wheelchair.
I was in my early 20s before I had my injury, a spinal injury. But up till then, my earliest memories are working with people here. You developed an understanding of crofting. So by the time you're in your late teens, you're pretty much, a time-served apprentice, because I'm not able to get involved so much on the physical side of it and being out and about. I'm able to bring to the business the research and the development, the marketing side of things.
While he coordinates direct marketing of the produce, Kenny's wife Leslie and nephew Callum Angus manage the livestock.
We decided to try and use Highland cattle, take our own product, develop it, and try and develop something quite new for here maybe, and that is to try and develop the pedigree breeding side as well as the beef side, and take that product all the way through to the customer. Our first year, we didn't know whether we would sell anything. We were fairly new to sort of direct marketing, developed our own website. I think we had 4 animals to sell that year, and we ended up getting orders for 5. And every year since then, we've been able to grow the business.
Investment in the bloodlines is the key to the success of Brue, and Kenny's wife Leslie is proud of their achievements. It's not just food production that you do here. Showing is important to you as well, yeah?
Showing is important, yes. We show at 2 of the local shows, and this year we won the Supreme Trophy at Carloway.
And that affects market price as well, potentially, yeah?
It does, yes. This springtime we sold a cow and calf through the Dingwall Auction Mart, and it was bought by folk from Worcestershire. So they pay the highest price, as far as we know, for a Highland cow in the Dingwall Mart ever. And that cow and calf are now down in Worcestershire.
Fantastic. Kenny and Leslie's nephew, Callum Angus, is the future for this croft. At 25, he has a degree in rural affairs, and like most that work in crofting, has a number of other jobs that take up his time. Would you say it's a passion as well as an enjoyment?
I would definitely say it's a passion, yeah. I mean, what else would make you get up at 5 in the morning to help a Highland cow calf? So I would definitely say that there's a passion there, yeah.
He's now got the knowledge, the ability, the skills, the confidence to take both sheep and cattle through and deal with all the aspects from meat or take them through for showing.
I've always enjoyed doing it. I couldn't see myself doing anything else. I always wanted to stay on the island. I think crofting's served me quite well. I've had good opportunities.
We work as a team, the 2 of us. We share everything, feeding, mucking out, combing.
Yeah, so quite intensive, I'd imagine.
Yes, it can be at show time, and it can be in the winter, calving time as well. The cows calve in the shed, and we can keep an eye on them 24 hours of the day. Webcams allow us to watch them during the night.
Do you ever get into a situation when Kenny's watching you on the webcam that he gets you on the mobile and phones you and tells you you're not doing things correct?
Definitely, yeah. I'm just waiting for a loudspeaker up there for him to shout at me with, yeah. But it's definitely, it's a new innovation, and it's really helpful to Kenny and ourselves, yeah.
By September, October, you've got pedigree Highland cattle that are about 20, 21 months old, and they're just about near 450 kilograms in weight. That will result in a carcass that is worth £1,000. And if you can build on that, you can have sufficient profit from that to allow you to reinvest in the breed and provide your customers with a produce, with an eating experience that is as good as we can get anywhere. It's important for us that the product we produce can be as good as we can possibly make it, and try and improve on it every year.
Back at the croft, there's a rather tasty surprise waiting for me.
Well, Dougie, you've been round the croft, you've seen all the animals. This is a sample of our own beef and garden vegetables.
Okie dokie.
So dig in, see what you think.
Fantastic. That's delicious. Now you sell direct, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Discount for cash?
You never know. You never know your luck.
Very nice. Very nice as well.